Alright, I'm going to give a quick video utilizing the payment formula. Section 1.2, number 27 in my math lab has you calculating the monthly payment of a student loan. Page 9 in your guided worksheets has a car loan. Regardless, both of them utilize the same formula, which is the payment formula equals the principal multiplied by the APR, interest rate, divided by N, the number of payments per year, all divided by 1 minus parentheses 1 plus, again the interest rate, divided by the number of payments, to the negative NT and parentheses. That's a pretty hefty formula, to continue to use in a calculator, so I'm going to show you how to utilize Excel to get this done. So quick reminder, our output is the payment, while all of our inputs, we tell it the principal, the outstanding loan balance, the interest rate, number of payments per year, and T, the number of years, length of the loan. Okay. So just to be clear, let's go ahead and type, just so we could keep a better track, all of our inputs up in the first row and have the output in column E. So using the guided worksheets on page 9, we're borrowing $15,000 for a car loan. The interest rate is 6% as a decimal 0.06. 12 payments per year, which is fairly common for any loan, and this is for 5 years total. The unknown is the payment, and here's the tricky part. So using Excel, it follows order of operations. We need to be sure everything is lined up, including parentheses around our numerator and denominator. That way Excel knows where the fraction is. So with Excel, anytime you're going to have it do the calculation, start with an equal sign, right? So the principal multiplied by the interest rate divided by N. First off, we want a parenthesis to tell Excel all of this will be in the numerator. Right? Now, we could type 15,000 in for P, but you're going to encounter quite a few problems. Build one formula and enable it to where you could switch, all of these values, and it will instantly change the calculation for you. Right? So our principal is A2. Sorry, caps lock was on. A2 multiplied by, so star, which is 8, shift 8, new set of parentheses for that interest divided by N. So our interest comes from B2 divide, you just use the slash sign, backslash. B2 divided by n, which is C2. Close your parentheses, and I need to close the first set of parentheses to tell Excel my numerator has stopped, right? So all we've typed in so far is the numerator. Divide, now I'm starting the denominator, a new set of parentheses. Again, we're letting Excel know all of this is in the denominator. One takeaway, I need a new set of parentheses again for the section 1 plus APR over n. So 1 plus, the APR again is B2, divided by n, which is C2. Right. Close that set of parentheses. Now, this set of parentheses is raised to the negative nt power. To make an exponent, it's shift 6, which is the caret sign. Now, it's n multiplied by t. I need to make sure that is also in parentheses. Otherwise, we're just going to do, to the negative n power. That's not what we want. So negative n, again, n is C2, star, multiply, right? The t, which is D2. First time we're using D, first and only time in this formula. Close those parentheses, but notice we still have one more set of parentheses open for that denominator right here. Close those. Everything looks alright, I believe. It's a good idea to always count your sets of parentheses. Make sure however many open left sets you have the matching number of open rights. I think it looks good. We hit enter. Payment $289.992. Now $289.99, and that 2 is negligible, right? So it's up to you. Oops. It'd help if I'm in the correct box. Now we could expect that and call that, inspect it and call it $289.99. But you can change it to an actual figure, dollar figure, just by clicking on that dollar sign. For other applications, you could increase or decrease the number of decimal places that it has. Just be sure that you did click on the correct one. Right? Extremely helpful. Saves a ton of time. Now if we were doing this once, this is a lot of work. But if I wanted to quickly change this, I'm not borrowing 15,000, instead I'm borrowing 25,000. Right? It does all that work for us. Once we set this up once, good to go. Maybe you get a better interest rate. Right? You're borrowing more money, you have great credit, they're giving you 4%. Again, it does all the calculation for you. You need to set this up once. I highly recommend saving this. I use Google Drive for all my documents. That way, no matter where I'm at, I can access them. I don't need to worry about bringing my laptop or a flash drive or anything like that. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, of course, email or ask on Blackboard.